time for the Mission Impossible Rogue Nation Masterclass. Now, I've done videos on this before, I've broken it down before, but I watched it again yesterday with the new information for November the 11th, 2018. 118, I've got your number. 2 Zionist Israeli psychological operations, Black Ops. Excuse me. 1, in Seattle, a submarine rogue boomer, Tomahawk cruise missile, boom. Target, there. Followed by blackouts. And here they are, nicely blacked out. The second part, Tower Bridge. And the second half of this movie is all Tower Bridge. The Tower Bridge hoax operation, which looks like it's going to be another explosion blamed on the fake, non-existent ISIS, again by the Zionists and the Zionist media and their CIA and the Israeli Secret Intelligence Service, IS, otherwise known as Mossad. Now, let's go through it. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Okay, so that is a direct reference to the Rogue Boomer card. When a submarine in American terminology, American naval terminology, is known as a boomer, a ballistic missile submarine, a Tomahawk Tom Cruise missile submarine is a boomer. And when a boomer goes rogue, it's normally there to start a false flag, to start a war. Interesting to see my video is still coming up when you type in Rogue Boomer card. It's the first thing that comes up on the internet. That is great. That is my video. Rogue Boomer card about to be played. Seattle, false flag. Great. Very happy to see that. That day will be the Combined Disasters card. Seattle and Tower Bridge being played on the same day, November the 11th, 2018. At 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. or both. Yeah. This hand is pointing at 11. That's all you need to see, right? That's all you need. Okay. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. The movie starts with a Space Needle reference. Okay, there you go. Bang, that. It then goes and shows you the London Eye of Lucifer, the eye of the anus, because that's what Freemasonry is, a gay bird boy club. The Ferris Bueller wheel, the sun disk of Ra, the sun disk of Isis by the chaos of the sea, always by a water feature. Both these structures are Isis and Ra. Sun disk of Isis, sun disk of Ra, and the Space Needle is the same as the World Cup trophy, which is Ra and Isis holding up the globe. It's ownership by the Zionist Freemasons. Now, let's get to it. Now, I'm going to have to skip around a little bit and try and find the bits I need to find. Immediately after the credits, something I noticed last night that I've never noticed before. Bear with me.
Shut down the fuel. Come on. Yes.
Here it is. Right. So he walks into this checkerboard Freemason record store in central London. Right. Let me just get rid of that. Here's your checkerboards. Right. And then on the wall as he comes in, and you blink and you miss it, it's on for a second, is the Space Needle. Watch. See if I can catch it. Actually, I want to catch the other thing before that, but let's catch this now. There you go. There you go. There it is. Space Needle reference. Right there. You only see it twice, and like blink and you will miss it. There you go. You see it? Take a look. There you go. Take a look at that. Now take a look at it. Bang. You see? Exactly the same. Exactly the same. Luckily, I've got it in exactly the same position. Look at that. Look at that. See it? Space Needle. Space Needle. Bang. Boom. Boom. Bada bing. Bang. Boom. Right. So that's a new spot. Okay, now I'm going to cut back to that opening. Bang! Have to wait 5 seconds. This again is also flashed up on screen for a split second. Here we go. Right, so there's your Ferris wheel, but it really means the Ferris wheel of Seattle. But it's also another reference to the Tower Bridge hoax. You've got the Westminster Bridge hoax, followed by the London Bridge hoax, followed by the Tower Bridge hoax on November the 11th, 2018, which is 11/11/11, which is 4K, which is why they released this 4K resolution DVDs, only for that. Like 118, I've got your number, November the 11th, 2018, 11/11/18, 118. Okay, so, now, later on in the movie, you've got the 118. Ilsa Faust, Rebecca Ferguson, well, they're all Jewish anyway. She goes through door 81 to see Solomon Lane. Order of Solomon. Lane is an anagram of anal, which is, again, what Freemasonry is. Also, when he dives into the Taurus later on, he has to put the card in slot 108. So door 81 and slot 108. So you got your 118, and you've also got your 2018 times 2, and it's actually 2 times 3. Now, later on in the movie, when you have the Prime Minister scene, there's an auction, and the girl says, any advance on 22,000. Okay, 22,000, which is 11/11. Right. So then Alec Baldwin says, Hunt, you realize you've set back UK-American relations to the American Revolution. This is not random. This is, again, the second American Civil War, which they will start on the back of the Seattle false flag after the blackouts. Now, I need to cut all the way towards the end to the Tower Bridge operation. I need to find it now, so bear with me.
Detected for decades.
And Benji. If not.
What does he think? If he can't make it back? Detected for decades.
Right, didn't take me long, that's good. Here we go. What are the odds, eh? The movie starts with the Seattle Space Needle reference and the Ferris wheel for the Seattle submarine missile Tomahawk cruise, boom, and blackouts. And then you have the Tower Bridge scene. Just happens to be Benji sitting there with a suicide bomber's vest on. Yeah, because that's what it's going to be. They're going to say, oh, it's ISIS, bollocks. No such thing as ISIS. Other than it being a pagan Egyptian sun goddess that the Israelis believe in. Isis, Ra, Elohim, Israel, Isis, Aman, Ra, Elohim, Isis, Ra, El. And Mossad being ISIS too. Israeli Secret Intelligence Service. Now, on his suicide vest, the countdown starts from 33, twice. And that's 11/11/11. 11 plus 11 plus 11 is 33. So there's your date, November the 11th, 2018. There's your location. And it's a suicide bomber's vest.
Sitting on a highly sensitive
Pressure trigger, so no sudden moves. Human nature, my weapon of choice.
From the moment I killed the young lady in the record shop, I knew you would
Stop at nothing to catch me. I also knew Ilsa wouldn't have a choice. Whether she broke...
You need help. You need money. A lot of it. And you'll stop at nothing to get it. That's how I know I'm gonna put you in a box.
Where's the disc?
Where is the disc?
You like to play games. I have a game for you.
Here we go.
I'll give you
Here comes the date.
$50 million
2 dates.
to let Benji go.
Right, wait 5 seconds and we can show that properly. Gotcha. Right, here we go. 11/11/08. Okay. 118. I've got your number. That's as good as it's gonna get. And then there's the Las Vegas date as well. 01/10/17. Las Vegas followed by Seattle and Tower Bridge, which is where they are with this bomber's vest. Yeah. 11/11/08. 2018. 118. I got your number. Anything else? No. You've got door 81, slot 108. Countdown from 33. This. And any advance on 22,000. It's 11/11/11/11 all over the place. Okay. Blatantly. The only other thing I can mention is the previous movie ends, I think it was Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, it ends in Seattle on the Puget Sound with a missile having just hit the west coast of America, landing in the Bay, San Fran. They're not going to show you, Seattle apart from... They do sit in Seattle and Benji says boom, randomly, while he's sitting on the Puget Sound there, at the pier. And of course, where's the pier, huh? Oh, there's a pier here, isn't there? Albert Pike Place Market. Boom, right there, boom. We've got every single bit of this one. And this one, Tower Bridge, it's in everything. It's in every movie. If I tried to do a compilation video on how many instances of Tower Bridge and explosions and psyops and everything, hints, I couldn't do it. I've made too many videos on it. It's in everything. Just absolutely everything. Anyway, so running out of time now. Rogue Boomer card about to be played. Combined Disasters card played on the same day, 11/11/11/2000, November the 11th, 2018. Rogue Boomer, Rogue Submarine Missile, blackouts on the back of it. I mean, you can't get much more blacked out than that. The mockery by these Khazars is incredible.